Ryobi sent me this 14-inch 40-volt cordless chainsaw. It's my very first chainsaw. So we got some 40-volt batteries to go with it, leather gloves, eye protection, bar and chain oil, hearing protection, and some safety shoes. So let's open it up, read the instructions, and see if we can figure out how to use my very first chainsaw. And this tool only kit is $189 US or $249 Canadian. All right, if we look at some of the stats, we got one brushless motor, 14-inch bar and chain with a 24-inch cut capacity, 15% more powerful, adjustable automatic oiler for consistent chain lubrication and longer chain life, gas-like power. Well, I've never used a gas one, so I guess I won't know. Side axis chain tensioning for easy adjustments, onboard tool storage, easy starting with cordless convenience, soft grip handle for user comfort. And here's our instructions, which we'll really have to be using because I don't know how to use a chainsaw. And here it is. I like how it kind of sticks out of the box. If I pull this off, oh, there's the chain. All right, the instructions have a lot of good stuff about chainsaw warnings, which direction and rotation and kickback and everything. It's good to know, as someone who's never used a chainsaw before, not to use this part to cut because that's the kickback zone. And then also that when you're over it, you're pulling, and when you're underneath it, you're pushing because of the rotation. So here's our front hand guard, which we got right here. We've got a low kickback chain, which I don't fully understand, but that's good to have. The rear handle, you know, we're gonna grab right there. The chain cover, just so you don't get your hand stuck in that too. Lockout button, switch trigger, battery port, chainsaw oil tank cap, and then quick view indicator. So we'll be putting our bar and chain oil here, and we'll be able to see how much it fills up. And then we got a chain tensioning screw. Let's see, we can move it by hand pretty well. And I think from another video, that was what it's supposed to feel like. It says use bar and chain oil not provided. So this is the stuff we picked up, laser TerraSafe oil. So that should be good. It says carefully pour the bar and chain oil in the tank and refill when needed. I don't see like a full line, but I guess just fill it to the top. I did hear in some other videos that no matter what you do, it will slowly leak. So I am ready for that. Before each use, check to make sure that the chain is properly tensioned. A cold chain is correctly tensioned when there is no slack on the underside of the guide bar. Okay, so let's get it on a stand. We got no slack on the underside of the guide bar. It can be turned by hand without binding. Not binding. During normal saw operation, the temperature of the chain increases. The drive lengths of a correctly tensioned warm chain will hang approximately 0.05 inches out of the bar groove. See the adjusting chain tension instructions in the maintenance section of this manual to properly adjust the chain tension. All right. This cordless chainsaw is designed for limbing and pruning type cutting, as well as cutting small trees. And that's what I have to do, cut a small tree over at Grandma Betty's house. And then we got a couple more instructions on how to properly cut with a chainsaw. Don't cut around kids running and angles of trees and stuff falling. So we'll take a deeper dive at that as well. Probably watch some chainsaw videos on the internet too. Okay, and here's a good illustration of what the bar is and the chain. I didn't realize that this here is actually called the bar, but that all makes sense now and shows you where the chain tensioning screws are and the bar mounts. So that's cool. These instructions are really important to read for this if you've never used a chainsaw before. Okay, so there's your tensioning screw. So we would have to adjust that if we needed to adjust it. Okay, here it says it is normal for lubricant to seep from the saw when not in use. To prevent seepage, empty the oil tank after each use. When storing the unit for a long period of time, 3 months or longer, be sure the chain is lightly lubricated. This will prevent rust on the chain and bar sprocket. All right, cool. So that explains that some of it will seep out. Good to know. Okay, I made it to Grandma Betty's house. This is the tree that needs to get cut up. And we got everything. We got the chainsaw, safety boots, goggles, gloves, hearing protection, the oil, and a bunch of charged up batteries. So let's oil this thing up and start cutting. I guess you just fill it all the way up to the top. All right, I guess we need glove up and goggle up. We're good to go. And let's start with, I guess, a 4 amp battery instead of the heavy 6 amp. Full battery. Pull this off. All right. I guess we can start with these small branches here. See how that goes. Oh, that was unbelievably easy. Wow. It pulled in, I wasn't ready for that. And as you guys can probably tell early on, I don't know what I'm doing, so feel free to comment some safety tips or suggestions or techniques that I got wrong while the video's going on. Sorry for not being the best at this. This is my first chainsaw. That was dangerous. So as you can see, the tree is now gone, cut up into nice little pieces thanks to the 14-inch electric cordless chainsaw. I also cut this up. It was fun. My first chainsaw experience, a little sketchier than I thought. Like, things are going a different way. Got a little bit of kickback things, but I knew about that because I read about it in the instructions ahead of time. I did try to chop away at this stump and I might have dulled the chain a bit. So that's something I might have to replace on that. But overall, very good first experience. I think I did well. Grandma Betty's happy anyways. Now I got to empty out this oil so it doesn't leak, it doesn't seep. Okay, so we're gonna try to replace the chain with this chain here that I bought, which is for this Ryobi chainsaw. So no battery attached. Let's unplug this, unscrew these two. And then pull this off. Now let's put it like this so that we can put it on the same way. And I guess I'll clean this out. All right, and looks like it goes on this way. Looks like this matches. So let's wrap this around, then place this here. And let's add the cover back on. There we go. And let's attach this cover. And then let's adjust it so that it has like this much gap in it. Oh, I can barely move it by hand, so let's loosen it a bit. Maybe tighten a tiny bit. I feel like that's about right. Let's tighten this down, and hopefully that works great for my next chainsaw experience.